Moon Knight ain't exactly the easiest guy to get along with. He's violent, powerful, is the avatar of an ancient nefarious deity, and has some lasting psychological issues. It's caused his character to be a bit of a loner. But as a loner, the friends you do make mean twice as much to you. I'm Adam Andrews with Top 10 Nerd, and this is the Top 10 Heroes Moon Knight respects. Number 10, Misty Knight. Now, yes, I know this isn't exactly a superhero, but she sure as hell ain't a villain. Misty Knight is a highly successful police officer who lost her right arm to a bomb. She then received a replacement bionic prosthetic arm. She then became a private detective with her friend Colleen Wing. She led the Heroes for Hire group that Moon Knight was a part of while she was brainwashed, and she was also the longtime girlfriend of Iron Fist, who is another local New York hero. She's a large part of the street level heroes of New York, and as such has Moon Knight's respect. Number 9, Spider-Man. Spider-Man and Moon Knight are both New York-based heroes, and Spider-Man is one of the most popular characters in Marvel in general, so it's almost impossible for them not to at least meet. And let me tell you, it is kind of hilarious when they do. It actually got a chuckle out of me. Moon Knight encounters a spider in the washroom, and he pins down Spider-Man asking why one of his agents was spying on him. Spider-Man is literally like, I can't talk to spiders, dude, I can't even talk to girls. Like, come on. I just love how Spider-Man is always a little freaked out by Moon Knight. But on a serious note, these guys have come into contact multiple times, either saving each other from danger and or teaming up to fight crime together. They even were part of the Ultimate Universe's The Knights team. Also, please, for the love of all that is holy, check out the mashup of the two characters, Arachnite. You won't be disappointed. Number 8, the Hulk. Now, how can you not have respect for one of the strongest characters in the known universe? Hulk has proven without a shadow of a doubt he can take on almost any threat. But this isn't the only reason he has Moon Knight's respect, even if it's a damn good reason. Moon Knight never became a member of the Defenders, the team that Hulk is a part of, but he sure as hell fought alongside them when the team was fighting against the Zodiac Cartel in Defenders Volume 1 number 47. To make it even better, unlike his departure from another team of heroes on the West Coast, Moon Knight actually left this team in good graces, and he even got some vital backstory in one of Hulk's solo titles. Hey there, Travelers of the Night. Just wanted to let you know that I'm not Moon Knight. I can't be your defender in the night. But I totally have your back. You know why? Because I know you've got mine. I can tell because you always like, comment, and subscribe here at Top 10 Nerd. Keep it up. Number 7, Black Panther. As another superhero who serves an ancient Egyptian deity, Black Panther and Moon Knight actually have a lot in common. In fact, Bast is actually a half-sibling of Khonshu in Marvel Comics, and is a cosmic being that comes from the dimension called Celestial Heliopolis. Bast isn't exactly a part of the Egyptian pantheon anymore, and she created her own spirit world where the Black Panther avatars go when they die. Moon Knight actually traveled to the spirit realm to help Black Panther reconnect with Bast. The two have also butt heads a few times, like in the Age of Khonshu event. I think fighting someone who can best you and is almost equal to you gives you some serious respect for them. Also, I just want to say, these two going head to head look so good with the white and the black. It makes some great art. Number 6, Stephen Strange. Have you ever heard of the Midnight Suns? They are a group of supernatural heroes put together by Dr. Stephen Strange to stop similarly supernatural threats. Can't say that I don't love this team. It's made up of pretty much all the best of the darker side of Marvel. Obviously there are some exceptions, but I mean, the best of the best are here. Ghost Rider, Morbius, Man-Thing, Iron Fist, Blade, and none other than Mr. Knight himself. It was the second iteration of the team that saw Mr. Knight join up, but it was to help out Doctor Strange when he rebuilt Vegas and Hotel Inferno appeared. As the Sorcerer Supreme, it's hard to find anyone who doesn't have some kind of respect for him, but Moon Knight is definitely someone who does. Number 5. Steve Rogers. When Stevie Boy here took back over America's security after Norman Osborn, he decided to abandon the idea of S.H.I.E.L.D. and instead left the security of the world to various Avenger teams. He directly led the team known as the Secret Avengers. The team was made of members who could perform tactical surgical Black Ops strikes. It's probably one of my favorite teams. Ant-Man, Beast, Black Widow, Nova, Sharon Carter, Valkyrie, War Machine, and last but not least, Moon Knight. Again, Moon Knight isn't really a fan of joining teams, and honestly teams haven't historically been a fan of him, opposing his choice of dealing with criminals or his psychological struggles. So for him to join up with Steve Rogers goes to show the faith and respect he has for the super soldier. Number 4, Echo. If you watched the Hawkeye series, you have a brief understanding of this awesome deaf Native American superhero. Maya Lopez, also known as Echo, is honestly really cool. She has really cool photographic reflexes just like Taskmaster. She's been Ronin for a time and even been the host for the Phoenix Force. In Moon Knight Volume 6 Number 2, Echo teams up with the lovely Fist of Khonshu in a fight against Snapdragon, where she saves Moon Knight from being captured. They then go on to fight the West Coast Kingpin, Count Nefaria, together. Now, Maya is actually a romantic interest of Daredevil and was for a long time, but it almost seemed like her and Mark Spector were going to be in a long-term relationship. That is, until she was seemingly killed by Nefaria's optic blast in Moon Knight Volume 6 Number 9. She wasn't dead really though. Number 3. Hawkeye. Clint Barton actually has an interesting past with Khonshu and Moon Knight. They were both members of the West Coast Avengers, and in West Coast Avengers number 23, these guys were battling against Rama Tut, who is a version of Kang the Conqueror. And Clint actually got stuck in 2490 BC. Hawkeye actually creates like boomerangs and other projectiles to fight against Rama Tut, which gets the attention of Khonshu. Now, in a fun bit of time foolery, these same weapons created by Hawkeye are actually the same ones handed down to Mark Spector by Khonshu when he inherited the Moon Knight mantle. Wouldn't it be cool if they did that in the MCU? I mean, we know Kang is in it now, and obviously we have Hawkeye and Moon Knight. I'd like to see it happen. Number 2. Tgra. Like I said, Mark Spector isn't really a fan of teams. When he actually became an Avenger, it was actually kind of against his will, as Khonshu made him do it. What Khonshu didn't do is force Mark's romance with another Avenger, Greer Grant, or Tgra. Tiger Lady here was a founding member of the West Coast Avengers that Moon Knight eventually joined, and the two got, pretty close. The romance wasn't exactly the longest romance to grace the pages of comic books, not by a long shot, but it was very meaningful for them both. The two of them plus Mockingbird actually formed a splinter cell from the West Coast Avengers, and it was the three of them that actually found out about Khonshu's involvement in Mark's personality problems. She has returned as a supportive friend and ally to Mark in the more recent Moon Knight volume, issue number 4. I wonder if she'll show up in the MCU at all. Number 1. Daredevil. These dudes have been allies for over 40 years. 40. I guess a friendship is easy to hold down when everything is written by writers though, isn't it? First coming together in Moon Knight Volume 1 number 13 when they were pitted against each other by Jester and then teamed up to take on the goofy villain. They would go on to team up with Iron Fist, Spider-Man, and Power Man in Marvel Team Up Annual number 4, and then again in Marvel Knights when Daredevil put an unnamed team together to capture the Punisher. This team was made up of Black Widow, Dagger, Shang-Chi, Luke Cage, and Moon Knight. They have a lot in common as two street-level New York-based heroes with grittier, darker stories. They team up a lot and have a pretty good friendship. Alright nerds, Moon Knight. He's a pretty awesome character with some pretty awesome allies. Let me know what you thought down below. Until next time, I've been Adam Andrews. You can find me on Instagram at @theschmadam. This has been Top 10 Nerd. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, and as always, peace out nerds.